Don't do it the old way, do it the new way.
Today's Community Spotlight is brought to you by NuWay Restoration and Cleaning. Hi everybody, I'm Dave Stevens with NuWay Restoration and Cleaning. Today, I am here at Tim Brook Ford with...
My name is Rob, and I'm the General Sales Manager.
Rob, thank you so much for having me here today. What a cool dealership, man. We got to play with some cars out back there earlier. Hopefully that footage looks real sweet. And if you guys need a brand new Ford, Rob is your guy. What a great salesman. What a very nice person. Let's get to know Rob a little bit. Sir, how long have you been doing all this? How long have you been the sales manager here?
I've been here since December 1st of 25. My tenure, though, on and off since 2011. Mm-hmm. I've worked for a couple different brands.
So for this specific dealership?
I've been here since December 1st.
Gotcha. Altogether, though, like what is your tenure within the industry?
So I believe it was September or October of 2011 whenever I first started selling cars.
I was 12 years old.
Way to make me feel old.
No, man, that just means you've had some skin in the game out here slinging cars since 2012.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. So what sets you guys apart from like other dealerships, maybe in the Garrett County area or in the tri-state? Because people come up here on the mountain
Absolutely.
for excellent service. There's not any one particular dealership that gets all the business. So
right.
But you're getting some from a little bit of everywhere. I'm sure West Virginia.
Yep.
We're just on the other side of the line there. Maybe some Pennsylvania folks.
Absolutely.
What kind of sets you apart from the other dealerships?
I mean, obviously I'm newer here, but I think I'm just kind of going along with the same motto that they've had here before. Honesty.
Yeah.
Honesty.
Absolutely.
We try to be as upfront and honest with every customer as possible, and we try to separate ourselves from everybody else.
Sure.
By explaining everything and making sure they understand everything before they leave.
So we do a lot of that ourselves in the restoration industry, and I've talked about this on some of our podcasts before, is that like transparency is the best policy.
Absolutely.
You absolutely have to be 100% honest and completely transparent with your customers. They trust you more. I think that says a lot about not just your company, but your personal character. Yeah, it speaks volumes to the industry altogether.
I mean, I guess to go off of that, salesmen have some of the worst reputations, especially car salesmen.
100%.
And
100%. There's absolutely a stigma there. I mean, I get funny looks whenever I walk into places with a candy basket, man.
You know what? I like your candy basket, Dave.
Thank you. Thank you.
But no, I mean, such a bad reputation has been set because of sleazy car salesmen.
Sure.
And we understand that here at Timbrook Ford,
Yeah.
Oakland. And we're trying to reverse that mindset whenever you come into here to where you don't
can trust
think.
people.
Right. And,
Yeah.
Obviously, especially with our local community, that should be, I mean, I guess the best way to put it, that should be your bread and butter. That should be the clientele you can count on to walk in the door. And from my understanding, it wasn't always like that here. And we're trying to switch that around to where we can say, okay, 95% of the Ford buyers here in Oakland, Maryland are coming to here.
Shop at Timbrook.
Yeah. And
that is something that makes you, I think, stand out completely from a lot of different dealerships in the tri-state. Like, you guys take it very seriously. Mm-hmm. If you're a Ford owner, this is one excellent dealership to come and talk to. Just real people. Before he even knew kind of what I did, he was very transparent with me. I had maybe some inquiries about some vehicles, pricing. Some people will beat you around the bush, but he was very upfront and honest with me from the moment that we that we first spoke. So thank you for that. And I do feel at ease, you know, and I think that's the sign of a good salesman.
Well, you know, a lot of the reason why salesmen set a bad rep for everybody is really pushy and really aggressive.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I mean, this
close,
market,
close.
absolutely.
You know,
and
you're completely worried about just making the sale instead of making your customer.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I mean,
you should be more concerned about them as a person than you are
correct.
about a sale.
And that's what we're trying to set the stigma here for, is we care enough about our clientele, we care enough about our customers. You know, we want to build first-name basis with our customers. And we don't just want you to come in, buy, and then never reach out again.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody has questions, by all means call.
Yeah.
And just because
call me, Grandma, and tell me that your dome light isn't on, or it won't work, no matter how many times you've changed the light bulb, and it's just a switch. Mr. Rob will tell you about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just simple.
You just turn the switch down, Grammy. You just turn the switch down. Just turn it back up.
But yeah, I mean, we're just trying to change the atmosphere of what people know to be car salesmen.
Yeah.
You know, we're trying to be low pressure, but set the bar high. We want to make sure whenever they leave here, they go somewhere else and they're like, wow, you treated me so much better.
Absolutely. And like sometimes in bigger cities, areas, people want that now. But this is kind of a laid back area, so this is definitely the speed for Garrett County and all the surrounding tri-state to come shop Ford, for sure. What is something that drives you to make this a good place for this town? I mean, obviously, you want a good customer base.
You know, I think my faith has a lot to do with everything I do.
Sure.
Just to be transparent, we're supposed to love our neighbors as we love ourselves.
Yep.
So,
absolutely.
You know, I try to treat every customer as if I was sitting on the other side.
Yeah.
You know, if my grandmother or my family member was sitting there,
yeah,
that's how I try to treat everybody.
You would want the same quality and care.
Absolutely.
For your family, so that's what you give. And I look at people the same way whenever I walk into wherever I'm at.
Yeah,
you know?
It's a huge difference.
Yep.
It's a huge difference.
Absolutely. Well, Rob, thank you so much. I mean, so what kind of upcoming events do you guys have here at Timbrook? What are you have any sales going on? I mean, usually there's a pretty decent sale going on, you know what I'm saying?
I do, Dave. I do, Dave.
Okay.
So, I got a couple things in my back pocket for now that I'm not going to throw out there yet, but those will be disclosed sooner than later. But we're always trying to make deals on F-Series trucks. We're trying to make deals on everything, but I like to see F-150s go down the road. It's something that makes me happy. So,
hey, if you're looking for a brand new Ford pickup, bang, bang, choo-choo train, come see Rob. Shake that thing clear on down the road, man.
So we're always trying to incentivize people to purchase, you know, any of our 25 leftovers.
Mm-hmm.
They're obviously incentivized to move. So
right, sure.
I highly encourage people to jump on the
stock.
website. Yep. But that's the biggest things that I got moving right now.
Okay.
And obviously things are always changing in the auto industry, so we'll see what tomorrow brings.
We'll see what tomorrow brings. Maybe it'll be another $3 in gasoline.
Yeah, I hope not.
I can't afford it. I hope not too. So lastly, Rob, again, thank you so much for carving out some time to do this with me.
Absolutely.
It's been a blast. We've had a good time piddling around with some of the vehicles and stuff out here. So where can these people find you? Can they stay in touch with Timbrook?
I mean, they could call up here at 301-334-2121, or they can go to our Facebook page. And if you need to reach a manager directly, you can get me at 301-914-1665.
Sweet. So for the social media updates, follow them on Facebook at Tim Brook Ford.
Tim Brook Ford of Oakland.
And he gave you all the phone numbers. And I'm not even going to try and relist them. You're welcome. Guys, let's continue to support local business. That is the whole point of these videos. NuWay feels very passionately about staying local, shopping local, and just supporting each other within this community. So come in here and see Rob. Come see some of his amazing sales team, and let them get you in a brand new Ford F-150 maybe. Today, tomorrow, next week, doesn't matter. If you like Ford, come on in. Thank you for watching. If you like what you saw today, hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the like, share. Please share the videos. And we'll see you in the next one.
Don't do it the old way, do it the new way.
Today's Community Spotlight is brought to you by NuWay Restoration and Cleaning.